Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And a chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No way through. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is a great pick out. Rafael Leao shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Eintracht Frankfurt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Van Basten. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Busquets producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found a way through. Steam and Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent... And the volley! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Hakimi. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten is flagged offside.
Eintracht Frankfurt really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Makaleli. Eintracht Frankfurt finding their passes. Rafael Leao.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rafael Leao!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Pass somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Schloss. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Busquets, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Some resolute defending there. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Great vision. And this is Neymar. Makaleli. Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Eintracht Frankfurt are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rijkaard. Always onto this. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot a goal! It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
El dorsal 8.
Eintracht Frankfurt get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Looking to play him in. Shoots! It's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Conte. And this is Van Basten. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run. And there is the half-time whistle. So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
It's Van Basten! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe! He's beaten the last. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Hakimi. He played for Rijkaard. The most accurate pass. Conte. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Messi. And here's Neymar. And here's Rafael Leao. Conte.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Conte. That's really nicely played. Conte. And here's Messi. He has a look up. There's the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde, lleva una mochila roja y dice al que se ha perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, oh, smashing header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries to pass it through. It's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Van Basten! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That has not gone well. Ibrahimovic. Conte. Now it's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. Eintracht Frankfurt have got it back and they'll have another go. Davids. Yaya Toure. Totti. And here's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with.
Eintracht Frankfurt really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Rudiger. And it's Hakimi. Makaleli. Raul. Eintracht Frankfurt looking to pass their way through. Hullet. Oh, easy pickings there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, just skips past his man. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Luis Suarez. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Basten. And it's Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception. Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ball.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Eintracht Frankfurt really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific. Now it's Mbappe. Makaleli. Knocks it into space. Kvaratskhelia! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that was vital. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2-0, and in next to no time. It was a great finish, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Luka. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Puyol does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. And here's Van Basten! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Rudiger makes the interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really
It's Van Basten! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Smoothly does it. And it's Richie. Oh, he's bustling through here. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's going to have his name taken. Matheus Cunha. That's very neat. Matheus Cunha. Cross needs to be... He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hakimi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Real chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Mbappe. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Matheus Cunha.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Could move up a gear here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about.